Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another Slime Isekai Memories video. So, I can't believe it, they put this out while I was asleep. So, I just woke up, and it's been a few hours since they put out the information, but we do have the stuff for Albedo, and the new character is Shizue, a 5-star Albedo Shizue. So it looks like this banner is going to be, Albedo and Shizue, I guess, which is interesting. Definitely not what I expected, but hopefully Shizue is good. I haven't really looked at her details yet. I did check Albedo's really quickly, but I'm not really too sure about Shizue. So Albedo, this skill right here is simply just the despair skill. The only thing is that she only puts another one despair charge, which I mean, I guess is not that big of a deal because with Eins, like you can just put one every turn and it doesn't matter. So with Albedo, you can keep putting more and it'll be good. But I thought this would be at least like maybe 2 or something. We'll have to see. I'm assuming with Shao tier, it's also going to be only 1, but you would just have to run that. I think after what, like 7 turns, then you would get that fully maxed out at 20 charges. But she does put the despair charge, which obviously does 5% of the enemy's attack. Then also lowers their alt gauge resistance down by 5%. And then she also, I'm pretty sure this is buffing alt gauge. I'm not 100% sure. Hold on, give me 1 second. So yeah, with Eins, this is talking about the protection gauge. So he buffs protection gauge, and I'm pretty sure this just buffs alt gauge. Where is it? This is referring to the secret skill gauge. So if you pop both, then you'll get buffs for both the alt gauge and also the protection gauge, which is nice. And then she has an AoE ultimate, and then she also buffs all allies magic attack by 5% for 1 turn. And then obviously when it's the EX ultimate, it's a 2 times multiplier, so it'll be 600%. So she's on Stern of Spirit. What is that? What even? What force is that? She's on Stern of Spirit, Commander, and what is this heart one? And is that Valentine? No, there's no shot. Oh, and Wholehearted Devotion, which, I mean, is not really a thing, huh? So that's Albedo. She looks okay. I'm not really too sure what this has to be. It'll have to be some type of support, or maybe alt orb change or some sort of orb change. But she looks okay. Might not be too necessary, but we'll have to see what the second skill is. And then we have Shizue. It looks like she's a wind EX unit, so our second wind EX Shizue. Let me just take a picture of this really quickly. So her second skill is, oh, interesting. So she's also an alt orb changer. So okay, so it looks like Albedo's not going to do that, or Shao tier. But it looks like Shizue is going to be the second double alt orb changer. Second magic double alt orb changer, and she buffs gauge increase by greens for 1 turn. And it looks like she has a single target ultimate as well with no additional buffs. So it'll do 490 and then 735%. And it looks like she's on obviously Start a Spirit, Adventurer, and what is that again? It's like Heart of a Hero, which I mean is not really a category, but could be one, I think, eventually. But yeah, I think Shizue is definitely looking better. I think maybe for overall use, but to be fair, if you do have Ashuna, she is kind of replaceable. We have to find out what this second skill is, but like they already share the same second skill. So we'll have to see exactly what this is, but that's pretty much it for like their skills. They do come out tonight. Well, what is this? Okay, so they reposted it. I can't believe they really. I was really just like refreshing and waiting. But they put this out a few hours ago, so I'm surprised that it's a Shizue in an Albedo outfit. I definitely was not expecting that. I guess they do look similar though, like similar enough, but they're starting to love. They're putting a lot of love into Shizue, which is pretty interesting. How many units does she have? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh. Definitely not bad. I think depending on how this unit turns out, I'm not really too sure what they would have to give this Shizue to make her like good, because this is already definitely solid. But Shuna has also a single target ultimate, and she gives synergy. So it doesn't look like there will be another ult buffer. So I was gonna say like maybe some sort of like crit damage or something, or like it could also be, I guess, like crit rate as well, but Ainz already gives crit rate, so there's no point in that. So I'm really not too sure. Maybe this could also be like, she could be an orb change, and then you could be like buffing Stern of Spirit and Commander, I don't know, EX ults or something. Like they might be like that, just because there's already so many options you can use on the current like Overlord Stern of Spirit team. You don't really need like an ult buffer, because we do have Milim, but I mean, you can bring in another ult buffer. It's just, you know, it would have to be like the new version of Guy or something, where like, well, I guess instead of buffing crit rate, you have to buff like crit magic characters crit damage or something, because Ainz is already giving crit rate, and I highly doubt they're gonna give multiple characters skills that buff crit rate, because it's typically these units are meant to release and be used on those teams and fill a specific role. But on the current Overlord team, there's not many roles left that need to be filled. Maybe one could be like changing a full hand to greens. There could also be some sort of weakness strike. I was gonna maybe say attribute attack, but you already have Water Hinata. I don't know. Let me go to Stern of Spirit. So Ainz is big damage. Narborough is pretty much all orb changing. Shinshin, you're not using her on this team. She's just a tank. Early burst damage, I guess. You're not using him. You're not really gonna use her. You could use like, I want to say maybe Pierce and stuff, but I'm pretty sure Leon has Pierce and synergy resistance, so I highly doubt it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll have to see, you know, how good these units actually are. I will definitely be live summoning for these units tonight at 6 p.m. PST, so definitely stop by, come check out the stream. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.